Hey everyone, it's Glenda with Knit Ninja, and today we're going to talk about the Kitchener stitch, shall we? And I don't mean this is a tutorial, I'm just going to bitch and complain about it. And I apologize, by the way, for this red background over here. I've tried to clear it out. It's not red here. It kind of makes it look like it's autumn, but it's actually really green, so I don't know if something's wrong with the camera or what. So I am going to I think I just wanted company actually to finish my sock that I have been working on. One sock for the last 2 weeks, I think, a week and a half. And normally, whenever I get really motivated about a sock, is I'll have it done in 2 weeks. So we're a little demotivated right now, any number of reasons. And here we are, we're on our last round just before we get to the Kitchener stitch. And bear in mind that I am using the magic loop technique here. Obviously not the double pointed needles, which is your more classic and original way to do working in the round. I don't know who thought of the magic loop, but they were absolutely brilliant because it just really beats double pointed needles for working in the round all hollow. This is wonderful. So right now we're making our rounded toe. I am finishing up the vanilla latte sock. Oh yeah, I think I wrote about that or put something on the vlog a little earlier, about a week or so. Yes, I'm still working on that one sock. Then I get to start the other. So how has everybody been? All right, and here's the last decrease, I think. I'm going to count this. I should have a total of 20 stitches. That's the thing about Kitchener is you want an even number because of how you're going to sew it off. And it's not especially hard to do Kitchener. It's just the sequence. Well, I guess that's what makes it hard. And since I don't do socks frequently, nor do I use the Kitchener stitch frequently, I find that I have to look it up every time. I'll put the link below on who it is I use. It's Stitch Witch or something like that, and I have found that to be the easiest tutorial. So let's go ahead and count. I should have a total of 22. Okay, we have 20. So now this is the fun part. Oh, wait. She does remind you and warn you, this is the author of Vanilla Latte Socks, to before you commit to doing your Kitchener stitch, that you try your sock on and make sure that, yeah, this is how you want it to fit. And, whoo, here, I'll bring it. Yoga. I need to do some yoga. That looks like it fits real good. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you want to see it. Woohoo! Showing off these sexy legs and feet. Okay, so I'm happy with that. My face looks so weird every time I see it. You know, you have this visual image or something of what you're supposed to look like, and then whenever you get on one of these, a camera, a video, and you see what everyone else is seeing, it's like, I thought I looked way better than that. So here we are, gonna see if I can remember the Kitchener stitch. If not, I will be making an edit here real quick. And this is, by the way, it's not a tutorial. I think I've said that before. I will say it again. Before you commit, make sure you got a really, 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 really long, because I would rather have too much than not enough. Now, having said that, I hope that this is enough yarn to do another sock. I've never made socks from one skein of yarn, even though I have read and I've always used like 2 skeins of yarn because they were made for the specific, let's say, pattern or something like, who does I normally use? That's really, I think it's Lion Brand. They have a sock yarn that you have to buy two to make 2 socks, and you always have leftovers, but it's like, that's cool with me. I'm going to have to do a leftover sock, sock yarn sock here fairly soon, and that would be kind of fun to do. So let's see if I can remember. Now I need a darning needle. I have this for my darning needles, and I think it's this. Yes, and I always think that it's a pop off. It's the first time I remembered it's actually screw top. Those of you who have forgotten why you're watching me, I'm just talking about the Kitchener stitch, and I'm going to see if I can do it. Okay, here we are. This is a handy dandy little, oh, Janlin, I think is the name. Let's put that there. So you can actually use this for like finer, like whenever you're sewing. I will never do that. No, excuse me. I have done that, and you find yourself doing it just because it's part of a knitting project. And every so often, I will do something to shake it up instead of knitting or crochet because my wrists and whatnot will start hurting. And we all know that that means I probably have either arthritis going on here or something equally unpleasant. Okay, now whenever you're doing the Kitchener stitch, and you just kind of scooch everything up there, line up all your stitches. And I'm gonna have to pause this and we're gonna go check out the Stitch Witch and see how you do this. It's been 2 years, you guys. Cut me some slack. We're back. Yay, a sock. I used to be able to touch my nose with my toes. Want to see me do it again? Let's see. Son of a bitch, I can. Okay, so we got it done and we went through the first time, and she does give really good instructions. I will be putting that down there. Thank you for keeping me company as I did the most difficult hi, sweetheart. Anyway, the most difficult part of making a sock, which is not turning the heel, which is not the gusset, but it is, and those aren't easy either, but it is the Kitchener stitch at the very end that gives you that really cool, smooth, polished look. And that's the way you want to do it. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye bye.